Good morning, Britain. In the biggest economic intervention since the Second World War, the government is set to subsidise wages for millions of workers hit by the coronavirus crisis.
Boris Johnson tells the nation Britain could turn the tide in the battle against the virus in just 12 weeks. As UK vaccine trials get underway and thousands more tests are promised.
Rail services are to be cut across the country as passenger numbers drop by nearly 70% on some lines due to the spread of COVID-19.
And the Queen urges the nation to come together, saying we must all play our part to get through the coronavirus pandemic.
Friday, 20th of March, 2020. Live from Television Centre in London. This is Good Morning Britain with Ben Shephard and Kate Garraway.
Hello there, good morning. It's just gone past 6:30 this morning. Of course, Dr. Hillary is with us this morning as ever. We're putting his questions to him all morning. Just use the hashtag AskDrH. First time I've seen you in a week or so?
First time I've seen you in a week or so. We're doing the proper thing, aren't we? We're keeping well apart.
Yes.
Is this government advice or your request?
No, this is my own. This is absolutely what I've been working towards.
You've been working towards this for 20 years. You finally got it.
The studio's never been cleaner. Your
area's never been tidier because I can't get near it.
There are some positive side effects, aren't there, Hillary?
How are you doing? Because you, of course, have been very busy working on Tipping Point.
Yeah, so we've been in the studio filming the new series, or series 11 of Tipping Point down in Bristol.
Yeah.
And we were doing that all of this week. Unfortunately, that's had to be suspended now. We were supposed to be doing that all of next week as well. Clearly, there are guidelines in place which we were adhering to. It's a very big studio. It's been very difficult because if you watch Tipping Point, I get very close to the contestants.
You do.
And I get excited. And it will be quite interesting that when the episodes that we have filmed, and we've done about 25, I think, go out in a year or so's time, you'll see people celebrating with elbow bumps, not high fives. Mm-hmm. So you'll be able to spot, that was during that period
when hopefully we'll be out of it and we'll all be fine by the time it comes
Sadly, we've had
through.
to suspend the filming, which we were going to do next week as well, though, because it was getting very difficult. Not for us, all the crew wanted to do it, because all the crew are freelance, so if they're not working, they're not earning money. We were very keen
so they're being sensible, they're checking for their symptoms and they're doing all the right thing.
But it was moving the contestants around the country, because they come from everywhere, and that was getting harder and harder. And, of course, suddenly now with the schools stopping, parents were having to sort of be at home and organise childcare. So we've suspended filming for the time being. It will start again in a few months, hopefully, or once we can sort of...
You've got a nice backlog, haven't you? Because that's one of the ironies, isn't it? That people are loving, more than ever, watching things because they're at home, isolating. So we've got a nice backlog that we can still watch.
Yeah, quite.
OK.
Indeed.
Well, look, Susanna is one of those who's at home, glued to Tipping Point, I'm sure, among many other things, very sensibly self-isolating. How are you doing, Susanna? How are you doing?